Couldn't you though? 'Cause
Now wait, so
wouldn't it just be a 1?
what, 3x plus 4?
No, the dividing thing.
Not if you're dividing by a
Like if the
variable,
number's on top.
because then it's not a polynomial, it's called a hyperbola, and that's why it isn't. Okay? You just can't do it.
But
You don't even get to learn them until algebra 2,
When do we get into algebra 2?
after geometry.
Well,
Okay, here we go. Now, monomial is a single term. It can have multiplication in it. You cannot divide by a variable. It cannot have addition and subtraction. Because once you put addition or subtraction, you have more than one term. Good? So now let's look at 3x plus 2. How many things are there?
2.
2. So is this a monomial?
No.
No, because I have 2 things. So this is no. And what made it not a monomial?
2 numbers.
It's a
Yeah, but what separated them? The plus. So the plus makes it not work. Okay. 3xy. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, because I can multiply as many things as I want. So that's a yes. 2x divided by z.
No.
No, why?
Because it's divided by the number.
Divided by a, z. I can't divide by a variable.
Very.
4x divided by 3.
Yes.
Yes, why?
Because
It's divided by
it's
a number.
divided by a number.
Yes,
You can divide 4 divided by 3 and get a decimal point.
because 4 divided by 3 could be 1.3 repeating, right? That's
You
one
don't.
thing. Good. Is it not up there? Then I do not know.
Oh, here it is.
Okay. Okay, does everyone understand? So monomial, one term. What would this guy be called? Binomial. What if I added
A plus sign, then that'd be a try.
a z?
Trinomial.
Trinomial. All good?
Wait, what do you call it?
See?
There's a
Quad.
You add something.
Yes.
Quadnomial.
Okay, exponents. Now the reason we're only working with monomials today is we're learning how exponents work. Okay, what's a base and what's an exponent? So if I wrote 2 cubed, what's the base and what's the exponent?
Base is this 2.
Base is the 2,
Exponents of 3.
exponent's the 3. Good.
That's not
The
2
base?
times 6. That will get you on the bad side of your math teacher.
You need
Say
2
what?
times 3.
It's not 2 times 3.
You said 2 times 3.
All right, now, when you're doing this, there's lots of rules.
No.
So we're going to add them, subtract them, and multiply them. Today, we're only going to add and multiply. Why? Because it's a little bit easier. Okay, when you take like bases, are you good so far?
Yeah.
So when you take like bases, so here the base is b, right? You take the exponents and you add them.
4 times 7.
Yeah.
Yep, so 3 plus 5 is
8.
8. Good?
I already did this stuff.
Well, good.
Good.
Now the next one, the first part tells you why it works.
Yeah.
And then you have to give me the answer. Do you have to do all the work?
No.
No.
You do not. So this works because x squared means how many x's do I have?
2.
2 x's. X to the 4th means I have how many x's?
4.
4. So I have 2 x's and 4 x's. How many x's total do I have? 6 x's. So can I go straight from x squared, x to the 4th, to x to the 6th?
Yes.
Yes. I can just say that's 2 plus 4, which is x to the 6th.
What about all those other ones?
What
All
about
those
other
X's
ones?
that's how you like distribute it, man. Don't worry about
Okay, do your 2.
it. I'm done.
All
Send
those
them to
extras
me.
are just how you distribute it.
All right, Christian, what'd you get for this answer?
I got
Not you.
I had a y to the power of 3. 3 y's in parentheses.
Okay, what was your final answer when you were done?
Y to the 10.
Y to the 10th.
So you're
Perfect.
just gonna add them?
Yes. Can you go y cubed, y to the 7th, and go straight to y to the 10th?
Yes.
Sam.
Yes, you can. You can show the work, but you do not have to. Jordan,
Next one.
what is it?
B6.
B to the 6th. Okay, why do you think I put that one up there?
To try to trick us right
To
away.
try to trick, yeah.
There isn't a
Why do you
number.
think it messes people up?
Because there's no one.
Right, we always forget about this little bitty one over here.
Literally.
Okay,
Anything it's 0 B.
No, the B wouldn't be up there if it was 0.
B to the 0 is 1, so then it's only, it doesn't go. All right, now we're gonna put them together with a bunch of them. And what you do here, still talking, is you put the like things together.
Okay.
The like bases. Well, numbers are considered to be alike. So when I look at 6x cubed y squared times 2x to the 5th y to the 4th, what are the first two things that go together? Robert?
This was 6 x to the 3rd, 2x.
Nope, that's two things. It's a 6 and an x. I only want one. So the 6 and, so just leave the 6 alone. Yeah, the 6 and the 2. So first thing is you take the number times the number. 6 times 2. Everybody good?
Hundreds? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now what's next? What do I have next?
You have to add the variables.
Yep, so what's the same?
3x,
An x
x3.
cubed and an x to the 5th. So I combine x cubed and x to the 5th. What's the next thing that's the same? Y squared and y to the 4th. Okay, what's 6 times 2? 12. X cubed, x to the 5th,
That's x to the 8,
x to the 8th, y squared, y to the 4th,
y to the 6.
y to the 6th. Good. Questions?
No.
Do you have to show this step?
No.
Actually, no. You're talking. Okay, so you can go here to here. Okay, do this one. There's two of them actually.
Can I start the homework?
I get one.
No.
But I already did it all.
How did I get it wrong? Hey, shut up.
I'm teaching you how to do it.
You need what? All right, what's the first one?
I got this. You know I got it right. Miss Carter, please.
Can I say
First one.
16x4y4?
Can do the second.
Hang on. What are we having trouble with?
She wants to put
It doesn't matter. I can put parentheses there. It's not going to mess me up. I'm a perfectionist.
Wait, let's just put it down.
All right, the next one I put up to mess with you.
You're not done
All
yet.
right, now, let me tell you one rule to see if you remember. How do you have to write your variables? What order? Alphabetically. Okay, so,
I get it right.
first thing you combine,
Y.
10 and 3.
10 and 3.
And then 3.
Okay.
And then,
Okay, Christian, what was the next thing?
and then X5.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Numbers are the same. A number and a number is the same. You can always multiply the numbers. Okay. The coefficients always go together. All right? All right. Now, what's next?
X5.
The x to the 5th, because he's first alphabetically. Do I have one over here? I don't. So I just write him down. So x to the 5th goes here, and he's done.
And
then
then you
Y.
got
The Y.
plus the Y1
Y.
equals Y8.
y1, y7, y1 is y to the 8th. Good job.
Oh, crap.
Wait, you gotta split
And then 7, 2
Whoa, whoa,
plus
stop.
7.
What's your question?
for how
I thought it was Y times.
for y to z. So do you split the 2 in between them?
Split what two?
The exponent.
No.
Oh, it isn't there number.
No, no, no.
Hold on. Then how'd you get y to the 8th? Because
Okay, right
7
here,
plus 2.
there's no 2.
2 people are talking to me right now.
Eric, there's no 2. Y to the 7th, y to the 1st.
The y and the z are combined to get the 2.
So
No, the z does not go with the y. The y's are separate. You have first the 10 and the 3 go together. Okay, the x to the 5th is by himself. Okay, now you look at your y. Tell me y's are in the first one. How many y's are in the first one?
7.
7. How many y's are in the second one? 1. And then you look at your z's. How many z's are in the first one?
2. But it looks like they're combined.
What do you mean it looks like they're
Like
combined?
Y and Z.
No, that's two things. They are combined. You are multiplying them. But when you're adding your exponents, you have to do them individually, like bases. So you have to have one base. Y and z is two bases. Very good? Okay. Do you understand why it's y to the 8? Okay, z to the what?
C to the 4th.
Z to the 4th. Okay, do we have more questions on this one?
No.
No? Everybody's happy?
No. Everybody is.
Okay, next one. Power to a power. Okay, that means you are multiplying. This is where people like to mess up, so be careful because there are specifically do divisions. So when you do this, this just means 3 times 5. Okay, all of this is why it works. So don't do this. I will show you on the next page how to do it. Okay,
I know.
4 means I have how many of them?
4 of them.
I have 4 of them.
So you just
So you write them all out 4 times. So how many 3's do I have?
4.
4. How many x squareds do I have? 4. How many y cubes do I have? 4. What do you do? 3 times 3 times 3, we don't need to do this, is 81. What do you do with all these 2's?
You add them together.
You add them. How many 2's do you have?
8.
8. And then you add your 3's. Good?
yeah.
That's why it works. Now let me show you the shortcut. Yes, you just distribute. So we take this 4. Do you know what most people forget?
4.5.
The number.
Yeah.
They do 3, and then they distribute to the exponent only. Okay, really makes me angry, so don't do that. Do you promise? Okay, this 4 must go to everybody. So this is 3 to the 4th. Then the 2 times the 4, and then the 3 times the 4. You must do everybody. So 3 to the 4th is 81. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, your turn. You have 2 of them.
Can you go check this?
No, I just yelled at you for this.
What?
I said, what does everybody forget?
You got it.
What did you forget?
Sorry, Miss Carter, but people with the name Christian in here at least do.
I do it right.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
No. Yeah, this is 5. Yeah, just a minute. It's 5 times 5. It's not 5. It's not 5 times 5. 5 times 5.
Let me
So it'd be 25.
Wow.
Yeah, 25.
Oh, I see. I am
Okay, first answer. Voices are off, eyes are up. Stop. And let's pick on David. First answer. The first one?
No.
Okay, tell me what you should do.
You got
Hey, can you come here real quick?
Being quiet
Please.
right now, Kristen. Go, Jalen. What do you think you should do?
You take the
Holy
2
moly.
times the 2 and the 5 and the 3.
Not times the 2.
Or not.
It's 2 squared. Which would work this time, but don't do that. Okay, what's 2 squared?
4.
4, x to the
10.
y to the 6. Good. Is the bottom one any different?
No.
No.
All right.
Wait a minute. I knew it.
Does everyone know how to do?
Right.
It's just multiplying 4 times 1.
No, what?
We're not on that.
No. How to do 4 to the 4th on your calculator?
No. Yeah.
Okay, there's 2 ways. You could do 4 and use a little caret button. Are we quiet? And put the 4. Or some of you have a y to the x button, and that would also do it. You type that and do 4 to the 4th. Oh, 256 is the.
Oh crap, we
I
gotta
did
do
it
that.
all off. 4 times 4.
Sweet. Okay, did everybody find it? Why are we so talkative today? No.
Because you're an awesome teacher.
Oh.
Was this actually really why?
No, what's what? Okay. Okay, there's two mistakes I thought you were gonna make here, and I think you made them both.
No, my calculator.
She was saying you
No,
did.
no,
Yes,
voices.
yes.
We aren't done in here. Okay, when you do this, 4 to the 4th is not 16. 4 to the 4th is what? 256. Okay, now what do you do with the 3 and the 4?
it backwards.
There's 256.
Okay, what do you do with the 3 and the 4?
It looks like
Multiply them, and what do you get? X to the 12, y to the 4. Because you have to take the 1 times the
You get 200.
4.
4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is 200.
You know when you sleep, I don't answer questions.
But
Wait.
2 times 2.
I don't. Okay, next one. This is where it gets a little bit confusing, but it is not hard. Now, this works.
No, that's because if you take 2 times 2, it's 4. But when I
Maddie, when he sleeps, we don't help.
Okay.
You're done.
Okay.
Pay attention.
Okay.
Okay, the 4 on the outside and the 3 on the outside need to go to everybody. When you're doing parentheses, how do you do them? Order of operations, how do they have to be done? Inside, then outside. Technically, can we do this one backwards?
Yes.
We can. Is it going to mess you up later on?
Yes.
Yes. So we're not going to get into that habit, are we?
No.
No.
Maybe.
We're going to do inside first. So where does this 3 have to go to?
Inside.
Yeah, but where?
Third,
It has to
Oh,
go to
Everybody.
cube.
and then second part.
You know, the part that people forget is the denominator. He needs to go to both. So it's 2 cubed and 3 cubed. And to the x. Does everyone understand? Everybody has to get the exponent. So 2 cubed, 3 cubed, 2 times 3. So what's 2 cubed?
6 over 3.
No, 2 cubed is not 6.
Oh.
What's 2 times 2 times 2? What's 2 times 2?
4.
Times 2.
8.
8.
I didn't say 6. I'm just
So it's
saying.
gonna be A over 3.
No, 3 cubed. You have to cube them both. 3 cubed is 27. Are we there? All right. So we have 2 cubed, which is 8. 3 cubed, which is 27. You're going to go in the hall in about 2 seconds. Because I'm done. Okay, so it's 8 over 27. 2 times 3 is 6. We've done the 3. What's the next thing I have to do? The 4. Is that going to be able to be done in your head? No, because these are big numbers. So this is 8 to the 4th, 27 to the 4th, and then 6 times 4. 8 to the 4th, you put it into your calculator, you should get 4,096. Everybody good?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
that
Wait,
in my
what?
head. I did.
I got the next
Mom's
one.
not here.
Are you good? Where are you at?
I'm good. I'm good. I was on.
All right, 27 to the 4th is 531,441.
44.
Then 6 times 4 is 24. Large numbers?
Is that decimal?
No. 5,000, 531,000.
Comma.
All right, any questions? What are you not going to forget to do?
The denominator
Yes, the
Denominator?
and
Can I do this
the
one?
number.
No, I want everybody to do it. Okay, so.
On the floor.
I know. Yeah.
Can you scroll back up? So I
You want me to scroll back up? Yeah. There you go. Okay, any questions on this? Nope. All right.